focused on survival. How to navigate through whatever emergencies or booby traps life might drop in your path. You never know. You never know. I might have to haul a big load of firewood when the next killer earthquake strikes. Yeah. Oh, when I get a little portion, I'd be fucked. You gotta consider these things. You can't be thinking about comfort and luxury. Oh, yeah. What does Mark Ogawa know anyways? His dad was an alcoholic and their house was even messier than ours. Mr. Ogawa was famous in our neighborhood for playing big parts on television like Enemy Soldier Number 2 on McHale's Navy. I liked Tim Conway, but I had to quit watching that show. They just said the word Jap so much. Somehow I got this distinct impression television was not being formulated with me and my family in mind.
Rice, a roti to San Francisco treat. Rice-a-roni, the delicious break from potatoes.
What the hell is he talking about? I eat rice every fucking day. I love some potatoes. Who makes up this shit anyways? It wasn't long before I got a chance to find out. When I was 11, one of our elementary school teachers arranged for me to go to an audition at the old Desilu Studios in the heart of Hollywood. They said it was for a TV pilot. I thought, pilot must have something to do with flying. Cool. The story was about a Korean orphan who gets adopted by an American soldier after the Korean War, Papa Gian, something like that. No one bothered to tell me what an audition was, so it was a bit vague to me just what the heck I'd have to do once I got there. Nothing uncool, I hoped. I did get a sense that if they liked me, there was money involved. Lots of money. We get there, and the security guard escorted me and Mom through this huge soundstage full of fake buildings over to an area where an unnaturally friendly group of adults was watching an unnaturally expressive Asian American boy. He was singing and dancing zippity-doo-dah with all his little heart. Mr. Bluebird's on my shoulder. The adults were fascinated. They watched closely as if he was some newly discovered species of small mammal. And he was so confident and spirited and pleased with himself. It made me want to puke! I wanted to knock that bluebird down this happy little girl. What the heck is wrong with you, kid? What kind of sissy stuff is that, huh? Who the hell do you think you are anyways? God!
Senator Kwong, we're ready for you.
My turn. This is it. My big chance. They asked me to sit over on the side of the stage. Stage right. While this man sat over the other side of the stage, some 20 feet away, and we started to have this odd little conversation.
So, Danny, what's your favorite sport?
Easy question. Baseball.
Oh, well, what's your batting average?
Batting average. I never played on a team or anything. I just like throwing a baseball. I didn't even know what a batting average was, let alone mine. I don't know.
You don't know your batting average?
Oh shit, I should know what that is. Oh shit, I blew it. Shit. That was pretty much it. I don't remember anything that happened after that. They gave me that sad, smiley little thank you, which I later learned means reject. And we left. So we climbed into the Ford wagon. Mom was grumbling because they didn't reimburse us for the paid parking lot like they said they would. I was convinced I had lost the part because I didn't know what a batting average was. Another chance to move up in the world. Shot to hell. When I finally reached driving age, I began to develop my own love-hate relationship with the Ford wagon. I hated it, but I needed it. That piece of junk was all we had. And in my desperation to get somewhere in life, I never hesitated to commandeer the family vehicle for my own selfish pursuits. And it never hesitated to let me know who was boss. Once, on a date with Betty Reingold, one of the shortest and loveliest girls at Marshall High, the Ford wagon overheated and stalled out in the middle of the intersection at Hollywood and Western, Friday night, 9 p.m. Perhaps you can imagine. Betty was actually quite cool while I sweated bullets, desperately trying to get the fucking thing started again. Finally, I got out of the car, and with Betty behind the wheel, I had to single-handedly push that great groaning behemoth out of the intersection. In my mind, I can still see the back of little Betty's head straining to peer over the steering wheel of that dead white barge. Chalky Ford paint smudged all over my maroon paisley shirt and matching bell-bottom corduroys. Meanwhile, the entire city of Los Angeles is watching, laughing or cursing in my direction, and I'm thinking, oh, life has been designed to provide me with the maximum amount of humiliation possible. I am Charlie Brown. I am a loser. I will never go out on another date, so help me God. Lo and behold, in my last semester of high school, Uncle IG came through again and bought Mom a brand new Toyota Corona station wagon. We never had a new car before, with an air conditioner that works. We got it just in time for my senior prom. My date was one of the prom court princesses. And she told me she was actually descended from real white Russian royalty. She was gorgeous. The Toyota was gorgeous. And I had a feeling I could be someone. On the way to pick up my date, I ran the air conditioner full blast just to keep her wrist corsage nice and fresh. Yeah, baby. Later that night, we got into a nasty argument after she ignored me at a party. Then, she got so drunk she threw up all over my floor-shine shoes. So much for mixing with royalty. Many years and some 190,000 miles later, the Toyota wagon finally bit the dust. When it was time to buy my first car, I found an old 1974 Datsun 610 station wagon. Or maybe it found me. Drove that baby into the ground. Then a 1983 Subaru GL wagon. Destiny was being fulfilled. Finally, in the summer of '96, I bought my first non-Japanese car. An '87 Volvo station wagon. It was kind of strange. It wasn't like those other station wagons. It had this peculiar aura of comfort and respectability about it. The first 3 months I owned it, I couldn't bear to listen to classical music while driving that car. It was just weird. I wanted to put a neon sign on the roof. Really not as middle class as it looks! Not that there's anything wrong with being middle class. In fact, my life becomes more so every year. It's just that I got this working class bluebird on my shoulder, and it always reminds me where I come from. An old station wagon with a roof rack on top.